Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Arvin Ahmad Aziz, and today in this video I want to continue from the previous video, which is I explained the 1.2. So right now I want to explain and try about the 1.3 labs. And in this video I will review the basic Python programming skills, including data types, variable, list, dictionary, user input, if statement, for and while loops, and also the file access. Okay, so without further ado, let's go to the screen. We already on the VirtualBox on the VM Oracles, and the first step I want to open my terminal inside the VM. Okay, so the first one I want to start the Python using Python 3 strict v. Okay, so my Python version is 3.8.10. And then to start the Python, I need to type the Python 3. Python 3. Okay, so we already inside the Python. And then next, if for example I type 2 plus 3, and then the answer is 5, so we can do the operation like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, exponent. Like for example 10 minus 4 equals 6, and then 2 times 4 equal 8. Then like for example 3 exponent 2 and equal 9. So we can do the operation from the Python base. Okay, so like for example I type hello world, the Python will show the output hello world also. And if I type print open bracket hello world close bracket, and then it will say hello world without the quote. Okay, so if we type quit open bracket close, and it will be back to the directory. Okay, so for the next step I will open the VS Code and create the script for the hello world. Okay, wait a second. Okay, so I will open my Visual Studio Code, VS Code, and then wait a second. I will create a new file inside. Okay, I think I will open folder first. I will create the file inside the lab devnet and Python folder. Okay, so this one. Okay, and then I will new file. Oh sorry, this one, and then the name is hello world.py. Okay, so inside this I will type print bracket hello world, Ctrl S to save it. Then I will open terminal again. Where is it? Terminal. Okay, I will change the directory first into the devnet cd / devnet source / Python. Okay, wait a second. Okay, sorry, I do the mistake one. So cd for the directory labs/devnet/python. Okay, so the directory is already changed, and then I will type python 3, and then the name file hello world.py. Okay, so you can see that the output will show the hello world sentence. Okay, so the next is I will review the data types and variables. So the first step is use the interactive interpreter to review the basic data types. There is integer, used to specify whole numbers, such as 1, 2, 3, and so on. And then float is used to specify numbers that need decimal value, like for example 3.14159. Then string is used to characters such as letter, numbers, symbol. And then the last one is boolean. It's like for the any data type that has a value either true or false. So it only two options for the value. Okay. For example, I will go back the directory into the cd labs/devnet cd labs dev. Okay, wait a second. Okay, I think I want to open the terminal again. Terminal. Okay, wait a second. Okay, so we for the directory, I changed it into the devnet source again. And then I will type the python 3. And then, for example, I want to run the type, open bracket, 98 close bracket. And it will say that the class is integer because it is the number, right? And then like if I type open bracket 98.6, and it will say that this class is float because it the number has the decimal. And then for example I type hi close bracket, and the Java will define this is for the string class. And then the last one, the type true, and then the Java will define this is like the boolean. Okay, so we can use the operator also, like for example 1 smaller than 2 less than, and then it says true because 1 is less than 2. And then for example 1 less than 1, and then it will say false because it's false. Then 1 equal 1. Double equal means equal in Java, so it will be says true. And then 1 greater than equal 1, and then it says true. And then last one is 1 less than equal 1 and true. So the next step, we can use the interpreter to create the and use the variable also. Like for example x equal 3, and then x times 5. So we can see that the output is 15 because x is 3 and then x times 5 is 15. And then for example I type Cisco times x, then it will be shows that Cisco because x is still equal 3. And then we can use the interpreter to concatenate multiple string variables. Like for example, for the string 1, string 1, it says Cisco. And for the string 2, well, it says networking. Networking. And then for the string T, it says academy. So, and then space, equal, and then we set the formula print str1 plus str2 plus string 1 plus space plus str2 plus space plus str3 close bracket, and then it will say the Cisco Networking Academy. So this is the formula, this is the define, and then this is the output. Okay, so for the next step, we can also review the casting and printing the different data types. Like for example, x is equal 3, and then print the value of x is plus x close bracket, and then it says error because it can only consider string, not integer to string. So we can use either this print bracket the value of x is plus string x close bracket double. So the value of x is 3 because x is 3, then it is string. Okay. Next, we can also type x. It is the class is integer, and then x equal str bracket x type bracket x. So the class is string. Okay. So next, for example, num equal 20/7, and then f the value of num is bracket num okay, so the value of num is 3 point blah, blah, because it is 2020 divided by 7. Okay, so for the next step, I will review this and dictionary. So the first one, for example, host name equal, I will use the open bracket 90 degree like this one, and then I will type R1 comma R2 comma R3 comma S1 comma S2 comma S3 close, then type bracket host name. Okay. Sorry. Type host name, and the output is the class is list. So open bracket 90 degree is to like show the list. Okay, so and the next is an item in a list can be referenced and manipulated using index. For example, host names 0. Okay, so host names. Okay, so it's still error. Okay, so we move on for the next step. Create and manipulate the dictionary. Okay, so for example, AP address equal bracket wait a second. Okay, like for example, if I type IP address and then I type IP address and then wait. Class is dictionary. IP address. Oh, okay, sorry. It should be double D. Okay, so it will shows that the class dictionary, and then if I type IP, if I only type IP address, then it will be says that this the IP address is R1 blah blah. Then if I type IP address bracket R1 close bracket. Oh, sorry. It should be like this. The IP address is 10.1.1.1. Okay, so it's like to define the dictionary. Okay, so for next, I will review the input function. So I will create the variable to store user input and then display the value. Okay, so for example, if I type like this, first name equal input, open bracket, what is your first name? And then if I click enter, so what is your first name? Simple, Arfi, my name. And then if I type print bracket hello plus first name plus bracket. Okay, so sorry. It should be plus. Then it will say hello RV. It's hello and then first name is RV. Okay, next I will create a script to collect personal information. I will use again last name. What is your last name? Then I will type Rahman. Okay, then I will type look for the location. And then what is your location? Oh, okay, wait a second. Okay. So I need to create one more. Inside the DevNet, I guess. Okay. Okay. We'll quit. CD labs DevNet. CD labs DevNet Python. Okay, so inside this Python, I will create again. I will use personal info.py. I will add this name for name, first name, and then for the second name, sorry, last name. Last name, and then for last is location. What is your location? Location. And then last one, next one is age. What is your age? Also this one. Sorry, age. Okay, I will save it. Then open the terminal again. I will use Python 3 person info.py. Wait a second. Oh, personal, sorry. Personal. Okay, so my first name is Arfi. Oh, sorry, I still Surabaya. I forget to run the script. 20. So for the next, I will type print. Sorry. Where is it? Copy. Print hello. My name is first name. And I am from location from and I'm from and I am 20 years old. Okay. Save. Okay, if we run it. Arfi Rahman, Surabaya, 20. Okay, so hello, my name is Arfi. I'm from Surabaya and I'm 20 years old. Okay, so the next is I will review if, for, and while function. I will create another file. Name file is if strip flan.py. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so I already create a new file named if_flan.py, and then this is the isinya. And then if I run it, Python 3 if strip VLAN, and then it will be said that the native VLAN and the data VLAN are different. Then next is I will use create an if or elif or else function. I will create a new file. Wait a second. Okay, so I already created the new file called if.acl, and then this is the code, and then if I run it in the terminal, I will run for multiple Python. First one is Python if strip.acl.py. Sorry, I will save it first. Control S, then if I run it, what is 10, and then it will be said that this is standard because it is between 1 to 99. Or if I run it 110, then it is extend because it is greater than 100 but less than 199. Or if I or if I run py then 200, it will be said this is not standard of IP4 because else from the second one. Okay, for the next one is I will try to create a loop. So I will type Python 3, and then we will insert Python on the terminal, and then I will use this, where is it, device copy, and then for item in devices, print item. Oh, okay. Sorry. We will do it again. Devices, this one. Sorry. Copy and then paste and print for item in devices. Print item. Where is it? Oh, enter again. Then you can see that it will be print R1 until S2. If I type for item in devices again, then if R in item, then print item. Sorry guys, I typo. Copy then this, copy. Okay, the point is like that. The next one is I will try the while loop. Okay, so I will back to this one and then create file called while strip loop.py. Okay, the code I will try take from this one, copy, paste it, and save. Okay, I will wait first from this. If we type Python while loop.py, then it will be set temp. So it will be shows that count 1 to 10. Okay, so for the fifth step, I will use a while loop to check for use quit command. So I will modify my while loop using this. Copy, this, while loop, go back and then Ctrl S and then Python 3 again, example line 4 break. Why is it? Okay, sorry, I will continue it again. Python while loop. Okay, so for print break line 8 print. Okay, I think print y if. Okay, so try to run it again. Line. Oh, sorry, this one. Okay, let's run it. Count 3 to 5. Okay, so we can create like a simple game. Quit. So if we type quit, it will be break the operation. Okay, for the next is review method for the file access. I will create a program that reads an external file. So we create a new file called devices.txt. Sorry, not on this. Devices.txt. Wait a second. Okay, sorry, there is a misunderstanding. It should be I create a file called file access.py. Okay, so inside that I will copy this one, copy. So we already have devices.txt, then save it. Then if we back to the terminal and then we run the file access Python access, and it will be shows this file. So we access the external file using the Python. Okay, next one, I will remove the blank line from the output. So I will copy and then this one. Control S to save it. Wait a second. Wait. Okay, sorry. It should be like this. Copy the content of file into the list variable. Okay, I will copy this one. Then go back and then paste the Control S and then try to run it again. Okay, so the output will shows, but in the not list way, but comma, so it will be increase to the left and to the right. Okay, so I think that's all for the second first lab, which is 1.3.3. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.